Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you see, it's a laundry day. Going to the laundromat. And we're about to get snow today. We're supposed to get it all day. I don't know. I'm hoping the news wrong. I'm hoping the weather wrong. But good morning, good morning. Let me see who up in the building. Let's see who up in the building. Hold on. Because I want to share. I want to share Danny Robertson's video because I would be lying to y'all if I didn't tell y'all when I got up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. It is not what I watched in Hunty. I got things to say, but let me say hello first. Dang, Danny, get up in here and say hello. You late. You late. And you don't even come up in here and act like you're going to greet the kings and queens in the building. Let me greet them. Let me greet them real quick. Tina, how you doing? Says good morning, good morning, Susan, good morning, one man band, good morning, Dion, good morning, how you doing? Good morning, Jared. Oh my goodness, I love when the Kings are in the building. Good morning, TGIM. Thank God it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. And another Friday, I am in the count. Y'all, I'm telling you, I got to get to what's fresh on my mind about this video real quick. So, Danny did a live last night, early this morning, I guess. I don't know what time it was, but she did a live. And in that live, she played a lot of videos. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all, when it come to Baby Jag voice, Hunty, oh my God. I guess it could be soothing because it definitely is, it can put me to sleep. And if she's not really talking about nothing, I'm really going to sleep. Or you know what I mean? And so some of the videos I was kind of spacing out, just listening. But there's this one in particular video on there. I just had to rewind it about 2, 3 times before I could even come. She's in the restaurant, and it starts off with her talking about she took her Benadryl. She took a Benadryl this morning. She took a Benadryl because she in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So I guess her allergies are sciences. Dana says, good morning. Good morning, says. Um, she had took a Benadryl. And it's not what she's talking about that y'all should listen to. It's the background. Listen in the background on that video. It started about, I think about the 1:30 mark on the video of Danny Robinson's video. I think it's about the 1:30 mark. But she's in this diner or restaurant, whatever, wherever they at. And she's talking. And she's talking up a storm, y'all. And while she's talking up a storm, listen in the background. Listen in the background, Hansi. Listen in that background. Because if you listen in the background, you know what you're going to hear? You're going to hear Gerald, Jag, and the woman Jag was arguing with. If it's not the woman who Jag was arguing with the other day, then it's definitely her voice. But they're in the background talking, and I can't quote them, y'all, because I haven't had enough time to study it. And I only got to really study it because I had to wait to take a call. And don't you me waiting for something? And it's supposed to be at okay, it's at 9:15. It's at 9:15. It was like 9:11. But anyway, when I got done, I said, well, I got time to kill. Let me go ahead and finish watching this Danny, um, live. And I'm listening to that background, and I said, wait, what did he say? But it literally sounds like Gerald is talking about, they are talking about her. But it's giving me, because she's on this live, this is what I'm telling y'all. Watch it the first time and not really pay attention to the background conversation. Just pay attention to her the first time you watch it. Okay? Just listen to her. The second time, rewind that part and ignore her and listen to the background conversation. And if you listen to the background conversation, that's why I tell people when I'm around them, I don't like to sit around people in their own conversation because you never know what people are going to be talking about. So in this background, they are just talking. But at first they're talking about, it sounds like they're talking about her because they say something about, Gerald say something about, this shit is crazy. Have you heard what she's saying? And the girl say something about something with some money. And Jag says, they owe me. Who owes her? Who? But just listen. And they get to talking about it and you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. But the whole time she's talking, I'm thinking, damn, they had a table together and she decided to go live. And I'm surprised Jag ain't got her old camera ass up in here saying something, telling us something, because you know she loved as soon as you say action, she get into play, right? But she doesn't. They're just back there talking, but listen to their conversation in the background. The most important part of that conversation is in that background. So in the background, they talking. So Lil Jag is sitting there and she starts talking about them taking her money, saying she's crazy. Now, at first I was like, is she talking about her family? But did they just take her money in February? Because ain't in February when they said she was crazy. They've never said that about her or reported her before that. But now they did in February. So who is it? I'm like, she's talking about Jag and them. But they must have heard it too. Because suddenly Goomba says, did you hear her? That's what he says. Did you hear her? Did you hear what she said? Then he say, like, who you talking to or what you doing or something. And she say, or what you say. He said something to her that she says, I'm on live. He says, she on live. Then they get silent. There's no more talking in the background. And you know what that also told me? They had her at the kiddie table. Because there's no way that they were sitting at a table where we looking at each other. And that whole time she was talking and they never noticed she was on live. What it told me was she was sitting at a table right here, looking into her phone. Yeah, y'all, hey guys, yes, and then I'm a free soul, and Aaliyah's my mom, and R. Kelly's my dad, and I, da 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 da. And she's saying all this in the camera, and they are sitting what seems to be at the table in front of her, because they're not behind her. Because if they was behind her, we'd see them. They're at a table in front of her, and Goomba's chair must have his back to her, because he the one who heard her. He's the one who said, well, because he heard her saying something about that money. He didn't hear nothing else she was saying. She was over there just talking. They didn't so much as ask her, did she need some salt? They didn't so much as ask her, was the food good? They didn't ask her nothing. You know why? Because right in her face. That's why she jumped up, because she heard what they were saying in the background. That's why she made that statement at that moment. Oh, yeah, and they trying to play me like I'm crazy, and they taking all the money. What money? Then didn't on a live. See, you gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen, y'all. Don't be listening to try to prove that she ain't R. Kelly and Aaliyah's baby. We already know that, baby. I don't need nobody to prove. She don't need no family members to call in and tell me that. She don't need no cousins. I don't need to go back into her Facebook. Girl, we already know that's not true. But you have to listen. She was hearing them talking shit over there at that other table. And see, unlike us, she could hear every word they were saying. So, some people be passive aggressive with they sassy. When they come, sweet potato, good morning, mama, and good morning, beautiful. How are you doing? Good morning. But some people passive aggressive with it. You know what I mean? So they kind of do it real sneaky. They try to pretend, you know what I mean? But anyway, so listen to that background, y'all. I just shared the video on my page because I need you to listen. And if you've been watching this, if you've been following Jack, listen in that background. Listen in that background, because then after she said that, they get dead silent. Then in another video, she says, I didn't take money from the money I got from y'all to bail Jag out of jail. I used my own money in my bank account. I didn't even get no money. Hold on. Can you hear me? Okay. I don't know what happens in my browser, blah, blah, something. I don't know. But she said, I only got about 500, if anything, because Jag said y'all wasn't giving that much. Well, bougie, how you doing? But how could Jag have said they weren't giving that much when you and Jag have sat on panels and said they gave almost $6,000, $7,000? Which one is it? They didn't give that much, or they gave $6,000, $7,000? Which one is it? And I remember on another live, You Jag saying she was sending you $50 every 20 minutes. Does anybody else remember that? Hmm. So I guess she only sent him for like 2 hours because she's saying she only got $500. Cause but I'm confused. I'm confused. Why wouldn't you send it her every time you got a ding? And if she got a cash app, because she admits she has a cash app, because she said I could show you my cash app, and I've only received cash app from Jaguar and 2 other people. But if you had a cash app, why would they send it to you, girl? Like questions unanswered. Like I said, she said that they got real quiet. They said, "Hold on, is she telling? Who is she telling? Who is she telling that to?" Then they said she lies. But listen to what they talking about. They say, "Oh, this is crazy. This is bizarre. This is what about boo boo." So that was one of the things I was into. But when I went to sleep last night, honey, I was watching Terry Lynn and Word on the Curb. Is Amber got a lawsuit out on everybody. I mean, she got not. I don't know if it's lawsuits, jail time. I don't know. Bullying and intimidation. I don't know if she's going to show them videos of herself and then put the charges on somebody else. I don't know. And apparently, now the sad part is that the stuff she's claiming that's done to her is shit that happens, that not happens just over here. Happens when goofy bitches do goofy bitch shit. But Booney, I mean, come on, all this buzz and somebody would keep doing it. These be the worst criminals. This would be like America. I mean, YouTube's dumbest criminals, which actually to me, anybody doing that kind of stuff is part of the elite dummies. But they also must be like English professors too, because they write these intense, let me send you some drama notes to, I guess they want to put real good ads in. They want to make sure they can get as many people as they could get. Hunty. Honey. Mm. Who put down the first one? Because you should really get on top of them. Maybe they'll put down the second one. But it might be the same person put it up. I don't know. I just don't know. But it's just sad to me. It's sad to me. It's sad to me that if it's so much beef, why are we eating manufactured beef? Why are we making beef? If they so vicious and they so bad, then let's just talk about what they really doing. Not what they really done. Not what we really heard. Not what you really saying. But what's the real? What's the real tea? Because every time somebody talking about you, I hear the real tea, girl. The real tea. Just like I said in Brooks' thing, I said, wait a minute. If your friend had information that could prove different, your friend, to say, girl, no, you know what? When I said finger in the fish, I meant this, and I lied, or not even I lied. That's what I believed at that time, but you know what? I was wrong. That's it. I was wrong. That don't make them a liar. Just say I was wrong. That's my girl. I was wrong. I should have looked more into that. Them words ain't gonna never utter her mouth, girl. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. Because then it would be she lied. So that would be where we start. So if you can get that confession, if you can get that, get that statement on the phone. Get that call. Show me that text message where she even say it to you. Where she say to you, girl, I should have never said that. If I could take it back, even if she just said that, girl, if I could just take back that day I went live and I said that about you, girl, I would. If she just said that, she ain't even gotta say no more. She ain't even gotta say no more. Just say that. She won't. It's never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. And that's not me talking about you. That's me talking about what's going on and saying, oh, baby. Watch, rinse, repeat. Watch, rinse, repeat. All your enemies do the same goofy shit. They order pizzas. They do that. So they do it even when, so the people who doing it to you now, even though the last time it was being done, they were your friends. They're the ones doing it to you now. Okay. That don't even make sense. These wouldn't be vicious people. These would just be people doing copycat shit. This wouldn't even be. I wouldn't be going to tell anybody, "Oh my God, these are the most vicious people ever." They so vicious they don't even have their own strategies. They just, oh, hold on. Then if we said that, then we say people you be around do it. For some reason on YouTube, everybody think they got the right to tell everybody who they could be around, who they could like, and what they should like about somebody. And you know how you know it? Because they give you information how they feel they want you to feel about somebody. So when they want you to like somebody, we talk about them good. When I want you not to like somebody, I tell you all this bad stuff. Did I know the bad stuff when I was telling you the good stuff? Because if I really just wanted you to know somebody and I was going to give you the good and bad, how about I just give it to you all at the table? Why am I throwing this? Why am I giving you lunch bags of it every day? Hold on, let me remind you. Hold on, in case you forgot. Let me make them your enemy because I hate them. I don't hate them this week because I need them. I don't hate them now. That's my homie. That's how YouTube is. That's my homie now because I need him. Dion, how you doing? I love when the king's on the building. I love when the king's on the building. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, how you doing? How you doing? But yes, like I said, but for some reason on YouTube, that's how it is. Oh, I don't like such and such. So you know what? Since I don't like them, I need all y'all not to like them. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff they do, I do too. But I need you not to like them. How about I don't like them? And I don't care how nobody feels. Because if I cared, then I would guess I would like them because somebody like them somewhere. Grace Case, good morning, good morning. I don't know what I just put. How to just pull myself off of that real quick. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I don't know, but for some reason it is. That's why I get on here and my commentary shouldn't be to persuade. Am I doing okay? Is this a persuasive speech? Are you persuading me not to like the person? I mean, or are you just gonna tell me your story? How about I just tell people my story or tell them what I'm gonna talk about, and whatever they decide off of that is what they decide. How about we just do it like that? Instead of it having to always be like it feels like we trying to make teams. You team A, we team B. You know what I mean? Let's team it up. No, mm-mm. I'm not forming this team. But don't think I'm not going. Like I said, I don't hate bond with people. You know what I mean? My enemy's enemy is not my friend. My enemy's enemy is my enemy's enemy. Listen to it. It says it to you. It tells you exactly what they are. They're my enemy's enemy. That's what they are. And the day they become my enemy is when they cross me. That's when they become my enemy. Now, you could do things that are against my moral compass, and the truth of the matter is, if you did them, I don't care who you are. I don't like you. So, if you promote hate of people because of their race, fuck you too. I just decided to pick a crew of things not to like. I don't like people like that. If you decide that you will torture people in their death, in their family in death, it's fuck you. I'm not going to be sitting around later on like, you know what, they really a good person. No, they're not. No, they're not. If you allow your children to be verbally abused and spoke of sexually by adults, they could be kids, but by adults, and you hang, text, go on panel, write, kick it with those people, it's fuck you too. That's not me being judgmental. Why would I want to be around people like that? Why would I want to be around people who every time we're around, all you do is degrade a race because they're that race? Why would I want to be around you for that? No matter what the race was. Why? Why? And even if I didn't like people in that race, we could call them out. We call spades spades. Why would I want to ever be around someone who would endanger their children? Why? Why? So the next time I'm watching the news and I see that a child is missing, a child has been hurt, attacked, any of those things, and I think that there are people who hang with people who said they do that to their child. And there are mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters, uncles, aunties, grandmothers, grandfathers. You get it? Family, friends who have lost people. And even if they live, they lost that part of them that day. And we gonna hang with people like that? No, I'm never gonna do that. Never. That'll never be me. That'll never be me. And even if everybody like that'll be on them. That'll be on them. They could look past that. I won't. I won't. Might let it slide once that you did it to your kids. I can't 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a lady. And these would be the people having the nerve to talk about people's parenting. How dare you? Because I know one thing. I'll admit as a parent I've made mistakes. I'll admit as a parent I could have did better. I'll admit as a parent I grew up my kids because I had them young. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. But I wouldn't change a thing. You know why? Because from here on out is where we go, no matter what it was. So if it was great, whatever. There's some people thought it was great in their home, and your kids grow up and they don't talk to you like that. So I guess it wasn't great for them. But I understand that as parenting, but I'd be damned if I'll intentionally, for clout, for money, for gain, for notoriety, for, you know what I mean? To go up in a social status, down my kids in any kind of way, even if it never really would happen. The thought that you put it by with your power of your tongue out your mouth about my children. That's all I'm saying. So when I say heifers like that, ain't nothing they saying meaning nothing to me. And I'm gonna keep reiterating the same thing. I don't need it. Don't we don't? It's here's the briefing. The briefing is it's bigger fish you should be frying. Period. And when are these top notch lawyers gonna tell you to sit down and shut the fuck up? That's when I'm gonna believe him. Because no matter how great my lawyer is, I could be Scarface on the streets. If I'm doing stuff that at the end my part could endanger me, my lawyer's gonna tell me to. If you don't sit your Scarface ass, you know what I'm saying? I could be Tony Montana. Don't matter who I was. My real legal counsel, them real people getting retainers from me that I'm paying them whether I'm in or out of court. Trust and believe you me. If the cash cow that good I'm bringing them, trust they not trying to lose it. And if I'm in jail, you know what they do? They lose it. I don't need counsel while I'm in jail. If mofos sue me and take it all from me, I don't want your counsel because now I'm paying out my pocket. I don't care if it didn't make me broke. I'm coming out my pocket. You're supposed to keep it in my pocket. But they're gonna tell me, even if I was a drug dealer, my guy had some great counsel. They be telling me, you better start a law money. You better put it in some. Because that's what good legal counsel do. Good legal counsel don't say, hey, I'm here, I'm out. Bam, just drop this. Boom, pop, pop, we out. Girl, go act a fool, then come back and we out. No, that ain't legal counsel. That's called YouTube counsel. And if you take a YouTube counsel, it goes before a YouTube judge, and it is judged by your peers. It ain't 12 of them. It's everybody that's in the room. Everybody that's in the room about to put in on that. I promise you that. Blessings, blessings. Thank you, thank you. Everything count. Let me tell y'all something. You ever It's the beginning of the month for all of us. You pay your bills. I went in Walmart and I was like, oh, you hate getting what you got to get. Because when I was young, I would have ignored getting what I needed to get just so I could have money on the weekend. But whatever. Didn't matter what I did. It didn't have to be go out. I could have went to the store and went and bought something. I could just so I could have money on the weekend. Just so I could do something on the weekend. If I wanted to go to the movie. If I wanted to, you know what I mean? Whatever. But yeah, man, like I said, these happens. I can't believe, and then the council that is being put together. You know what I mean? The political party they are putting together. Mm, mm. But instead of us being Democratic Party or the Republican Party, it would be more like the Dem the Demcats, not Democrats. No, don't you all mistake it. You say Demcats. It's the Demcats, and it's the revolutionaries, as far as I'm concerned. And that's the side you could be on. And the funny part is, I ain't even, even before I realized I was a revolutionary, I think I was just we would have called them liberals or something. I was probably just like we'll call them bystanders on YouTube. Would that just be the bystanders? Yeah. I don't know. Now it's just these two parties. These two parties. Them cats. Them cats could come from any sector. Them cats. Them cats will do about anything. Step on anybody. If you look in a track record, all their enemies were once their friends. So they're frenemies. They're frenemies. They don't know if they want to be friends or enemies. It depends on who they dislike at the same time. That's how their friendships are determined. Who do you dislike? Because if you dislike them and I dislike them, we gonna dislike them together. And you always know when they're recruiting, when they're putting ads out for new haters to the team, because then they start suddenly loving and speaking to people. Oh my God, they're besties now. It's so, and then these people know that these people will do this, so they come in the chat and they say something. Hey girl, just letting you know I'm here. Hey, they start speaking on them. You be like, damn, when they become such good friends? They ain't friends. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They are literally enemy bonding. They are bonding because they want to take the same person down, and they don't have good luck by themselves. None of these heifers can rock alone. They all talk a good game. I don't need nobody. Look what I've done. I could do it by myself. I ain't seen none of them do nothing by themselves. And even when they by themselves, the idea of doing it is trying to take down people ain't even into it with them. So I guess they won't be credible because once again, all they subscribers must be robots in their mind because they seem to think they can control them. They think they can blind them. Because forget control. It got to be control because y'all can't see. Y'all can't hear. Come on, because I mean, you can hear this. You go and watch it. Watch it and you'll see. You will see. It's the same old. I mean, come on, people. How many times do I have to see it? And when I give it any kind of credit, yeah, enemy bonding. Yeah, oh, you don't like them? Oh, me neither. Me neither. So I guess if you do that, then y'all must friend bond too. Oh, you like them? Me too. Because you like them, I like them. Hey, one man band, how you doing? If you like them, I like them. I don't get down like that. Like I said, a whole crew of people are with each other that have all dissed each other. So if you saying that about anybody else, you doing the same thing. If you sitting around looking at somebody else's crew, look at your crew. Break down your crew to me. Tell me a little something about them. And I tell people, if you seem to think everybody around you trash, 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 then we must all live in the dumpster. You must be right up in there with me. Because like I told people, and I said this months ago on my live, the truth of the matter is if you so high up, you couldn't see me. You couldn't see me. You couldn't hear me. So all these people who act like they reaching back, how you, dang, you ain't that far if you can reach back. If you could reach back to say something, if you reaching down, why is you reaching down? Why? Why? I want to know why you reaching down. I'm so nothing. You want to talk about the nothing? You so something. You think you so something, but you really nothing. And that leave you wide open for everybody to talk about it. So like I said, no matter what, I'm always gonna be team. I'm always gonna be team. Um. Oh, I'm always gonna be team. I was trying to think of what I was about to say, and at first I was like, I'm gonna say it nice. No, I'm just gonna say it forever. I'm always gonna be team, and it's the more I see that exactly what I've seen is exactly who you are. Yeah, team fuck Amber forever. You are you are the example. I mean, like I said, I wish I don't even want to call you evil because that makes it sound like somebody might be scared. I ain't scared of shit. I fear no man but God. I don't. I don't. I don't. And I stated before, and I stated again. I'm never gonna fear a chick who let people disrespect their kid and get cool with them. I am never going to fear a chick that is a poison to her own family. I am never going to fear a chick who talk as much shit as you do. Never. Never. You sit up and you say shit to people like, I want to shoot people in the back. I want to do all this stuff. I want to do all this stuff. Then say, oh my God, somebody put me on a list. First of all, girl, I just want to know who got so many enemies they could point out who did it. Are these stage rehearsed enemies? I don't get stuff like that. And then secondly, there's no way. That's like if I'm walking up and down these here streets and I'm telling people, man, anybody want smoke, I catch it. I knock in your back, I pump you in your, put one in your dome, I do all this. Man, if you think everybody thinks I'm the enemy now, because I sound like a loose cannon. So you think if tomorrow I start walking down the same street, oh my God, I can't believe somebody kicked me dead in my back when I was walking down the street and doobly doo. Well, what happened to that thug? Where they go? Where they go? Where they go? And damn it, just get a job at the police station. Because all this cop calling is just too much for me. I'm so tired of the police being played with all over the internet. Like, I'm for real. And I ain't even no police lover like that. I got respect for real cops who really protect and serve. I got respect for real cops who really go out there and bust their ass in for the community. I got real mad respect for them. I really do. I really do. I got I got no excuses for none who take that power. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what height they are, what gender they are. I have no respect for that. But I'm getting tired of them getting dogged. Damn, I'm like, damn, can the police stand up? Damn, y'all are getting spit on and shit on. It's like they are starting a world revolution against you. And I mean, jeez Louise. We calling the police. I mean, oh my goodness. And somewhere on the internet is somebody calling about some real stuff that's gonna save somebody's life, and the police is like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired of the internet. I can't with all this manufactured bullshit. I can't. Ain't no way. If within the last year they done brought pizzas, I got strangers coming. Let me tell y'all something how I feel about my crib. I am not with the shits. Like, I don't even like staying in apartments because that means I got to be involved with whoever you bring to your crib too. Because even though they ain't coming in my crib, they coming in the same building. So ain't no way of what I'm doing. Claudia, how you doing? Good morning. Ain't no way of what I'm doing would be causing like people to come to my crib and I got a shorty. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I get up off this here internet. Not because I was scared. Not because I was scared. And if I was scared of anything, I'd be scared of what I'd do if this went. And then I'd become Malcolm X in my crib. And if the internet wanted me, it would be this documentary that I videoed of when people came to my crib. How I told them, man, I hate to be so disrespectful. If you don't get the fuck off my property. And then I would go and you always writing a letter. You got all this stuff. You got everything else. You got LLCs. You better go and run, tell somebody, get to somebody and tell them like, hey, this is what I need to do. How can I do anything? Can I flag this address and who go to Craigslist? After Craigslist had Backpage and Craigslist had all that people getting killed going to pick up free products. People being SA going to pick up free products. I didn't know people go to Craigslist like that. Who does that? Like who? And it's in the abundance. Like they coming to you like that, and they're really buying. People are so skeptical. And another thing people gonna do. Usually, the only way people comment about them cribs like that is if you say, "I got my stuff outside." But if somebody say, "Here's the thing," there's no telephone number for me to call and be like, "Hey, I was getting ready to come by. Do you still have any furniture?" All that first come, first serve into my house. So I can have a frenzy? Because I said free? And when bed bugs got bad, people don't I don't care how rich you are, I don't want to where your ass been. And honey, you said you a squirter. They don't know that, but people got to wonder what freaky shit people doing. Why they getting, they moved out the country or they moving suddenly or whatever's going on with them, they getting rid of. And you know how I know, like I thought you lived in them real rich neighborhoods, you said. Because in them real rich neighborhoods, they don't even want that kind of shit. They don't want traffic from just anybody coming into the neighborhood because you giving away some free shit. You'd have to find a different way. I'm telling you, when you start speaking money, y'all better start speaking real money. Don't speak that new money. Speak real, because real money gonna know, man, anybody could just be coming up in here to get this stuff. And they could come over here and see these big ass cribs we got over here, like you say. And they could think it's money, and somebody could decide to come and rob one of us. And even though we all carrying guns, who want to take the time for my kids to be scared because somebody tried to come up in their house? Hmm? So I'm just confused. And they would stop. If you told one of your neighbors that you two people had all these people, I thought a cop lived next door to you, girl. If you told all your neighbors, one, just tell one, because they going to tell everybody. Tell one of your neighbors. Let your kid go to school and tell one of them kids, yeah, my mom had like 20, 30 people come to the house because some people on the internet don't like her. And they go home and tell their mama, girl, the principal will be calling, hi, Miss Roberts. Do we need to have the school on a lock? Do we need to be aware? And then don't let one of them find out your social media handles and they go see you for themselves. They not gonna care what people doing because you live in their neighborhood. Your shorty go to their school. You talking about capping people in their back and then got strangers coming to your house. You put your whole neighborhood in danger, girl. And you could live in the heart of the hood, we get rid of you. Cause you'd be from there to the top line, they'd be like, oh, she got to go. Her and her family. And you knew. Like if we was laying people off, you'd be first. What you been there, 2 years? Huh? That's nothing to them. And if all this stuff been happening in the 2 years you been there, oh, they want you gone. Your neighbors hate you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Show me you standing outside talking to one of them. Saying, yeah, I'm on my live. Go check out my channel. Because at first, didn't you say you didn't want them to see you and recognize you to any of this BS? Now you want them to know? Because you calling the cops all the time. One of them cops got to live in a neighborhood because that's part of being a police officer. You live in the community you serve. So you don't think the cops are buzzing about you? Because, see, we ain't just talking about the calls you've made. Think about the calls when you was going with John. Yeah, anybody called on you. Because it's a game. Just a little game you two plays. It's just a game y'all playing. Pierre, how you doing? Hello, thank you very much, and welcome to the kingdom. I love to see new crowns. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for coming in and speaking. Good morning, team. Good morning, team. But yeah, oh, what is that, Claudia? What is that? Don't go. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We want to pray for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it. But yeah, no, don't feel bad. That just lets us know what to pray and send you good bad vibe about. Mm. Okay. Okay. So it's a syndrome. It is postral orthostatic. Oh, these are doctor words. Tachycardia syndrome, but POTS is the breakdown for it. POTS, but it is symptoms related to the reduced blood volume that occurs when standing up. This syndrome is usually triggered when a person stands up after laying down. It most commonly affects women between the ages of 15 and 50. Um, it requires a medical diagnosis, lab test, or images rarely required. It can last for a year or be a lifetime. Um, the symptoms include lightheadedness, fainting, and rapid heartbeat, uh, which are relieved. Wait, which are relieved by laying down again. So if you jump up, well, if not even jump up, if you get up and go to stand up, you feel faint, you feel dizzy, lightheaded. It seems like you can faint also. You get that rapid heartbeat, your heart just racing so fast. I've got that before standing still. But yeah, it's definitely sending love and prayers. There's nothing. People always say, "Oh, well, this is this and this is that" when it comes to medical, but it's like anything that has your body off, or has you off, is always something. Anything that what I mean. Because think about it, if you get up and you feel like that, you got to keep laying down. What can I get done if I got to keep laying down? So says, but please, I just you don't want to add extra blood pressure to that because you're stressing out even more. So please get rest or whatever you can get. But they said one of the relieving is laying down. And they say treatments consist of fluids and self care. Adding extra salt to the diet increases fluids, and taking medications can help this disorder. Self care, physical exercise, staying hydrated, increase salt intake. I don't know why would I increase my salt intake. Shouldn't it say decrease? And increase water intake. Supportive care can be IV fluids. Medication can be blood pressure support, beta blocker, and steroids. Um, some devices you can use are compression stockings. I like compression socks sometimes. Um, mm, and it just reminds me of my mom got vertigo. She was just fine, and then it just kicked in. I'll never forget that day. Mhm. No, I can't. I can't do salt. It would damage me doing too much of it. I mean, I do salt. I just don't. I don't cook with white salt like that. I'm not a salt person like that. I like salt on certain things, but no increase, please. The beta blocker. Okay. Well, I hope it works. I really do. I really hope you feel better today. We'll worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow, today. I hope you feel better today. Um. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Because when something for me has too much salt in it, I'm gonna swallow it. And I don't know. I do retain water, like sometimes more. Because like I told you, when I was a kid, I get water on my knee, fluid on my knee. But like even Chinese food, I'm always telling them no MSG. And like when it comes to sauce, I don't really use that shit. It's all salt. I mean, you want to taste something, if you taste it like to taste it all, I'll just say salt. But now when I make a barbecue sauce, you make your own barbecue sauce and you add some, I do put a pinch of soy sauce, like a little bit of soy sauce in the mixture. But soy sauce is definitely so. Ooh, I eat Chinese food, and as soon as I'm done, my feet done swole up. My mm, mm. Oh, oof, them ovaries. Hmm. That's why I say to be a woman, everything that come with it, it's more than what you see on the outside. It's this inside too. That is exactly what makes us a woman. So no matter how that thing works, it's that inside. It's the uterus, the true definition of the circle of life. Because whether you ever have a kid, you came from someone's uterus. Circle of life. But a lot come with it, boy, and these ovaries. Mm. Mm. Oh, I remember having a good heating pad. I wish I still had that old school heating pad my grandma used to have. Those were them good ones. Those were them good ones. Them the ones I love. What time is it? 10:52. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get on up out of here. Um, like I said, I need to get to the laundromat today. I said I gotta make some moves today. So I want to get on them early because I want to be back early. I want to be back early. Today is my buddy's birthday, so he having a get together, a little party at 7. So I was gonna swing through that. Um, but I definitely wanted to make sure I got through early. Um, I don't know. I might come back live today before then. I don't want to make no promises I can't keep. So I'm just learning now to go with the flow. And that is what I'm going to do, is go with the flow. So everybody, thank you for coming in. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for our new subscriber, our new family member, our new kingdom, new person in the kingdom. I don't like to jump to but nothing on nobody. They didn't say you be all king, queen. Pierre, welcome. And everybody who watched is coming back for the rewatch. Thank you. Do not forget to smash that crown. You hit that like button and smashing your crown. Smash that crown. Not smashing like breaking it. It's representing more, I should say. You representing your crown, I should say, more than anything. But yeah, smash that crown on your way out or on your way in. And I am going to get out of here and go do some laundry. But yeah, like I said, I probably will come back. I just want, I don't know. When I come back, if it's still early, I definitely am. Because like I said, I'm leaving at 7, maybe 7:30. So I'm going to leave around that time, 7:30. So I'm definitely got time to go live before. I just want to see, because I don't want to say it's at 5 and then I decide to go at 3. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say 5 and then I decide to go at 6. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go live. If I make any videos at the get together, it'll be videos I recorded and then I took the sound out because I know it'll be music playing and people talking. So I don't. But like I said, go back to that video, y'all. I told y'all I put it on my community wall. Listen in that background. Listen in that background. And then just listen to the contradictions in the different videos. Either Jag was giving you 50 every 20 minutes. Either y'all got 6, 7,000 or you only got 500. Either this going on or that, but listen in that background to what they talking about. From the moment she say, I took a Benadryl. First time, like I said, listen to her because you're going to want to hear what she got to say because you just want to know what it is she's talking about. But after that, rewind it and then listen back and listen in the background to them talking. Put your earbuds in, people. When you on YouTube, I need you to put your earbuds in so you can catch them. When there's 3, 4 people on the panel, you got to have your earbuds on so you can listen to the person that everybody's trying to talk over because they saying something. You gotta listen. Margene Queen, how you doing, sis? You have to listen in the background. You have to read the chat sometimes. Okay? You have to. You have to. And then you put all these clues together and you put all these pieces together and you got a puzzle. But yeah, but like I said, guys, I'm gonna get on up out of here and get my day started. Go wash this laundry. That's why I don't do it. I gotta do it. Okay. I'm trying to stay in the do. In the do. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you later. Good morning, though, my Margene. And I will see you all later. Love you. Thank you, sis, for being here for me. To my moms, thank you, and happy my day. It is my day. Happy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part. You know what I mean? Thank you for taking time out. Thank you for making time when you have to be here. Thank you. I much appreciate it. I much appreciate it. I really want you to know that. It is much appreciated because you don't have to be here. You don't. And you choose to. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate the love you have for me just being me. And I appreciate the queens you are. So thank you, Tina. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Mama Ann. Thank you, Emmy Lou. Thank you, Emmy Lou. I tell you, even in your absence, thank you for who you've been because it set not only to me, it set a tone. It set a tone in my mind of what I really thought about the mods. And it made me realize I thought they were excellence. I thought they were queens. And if I had a male mod, I'd think he was a king. And they have a part of me, and there's something about them from one moment that they attach, like, I want to say attached, I want nothing to sound creepy or be taken the wrong way. But I connected with them. And I connected with them for them. Not for who they were supported, who they followed. Not for if they had some money, if they didn't. But just for who they were. And what I thought they were is exactly who they are. And I love them and I appreciate them. So on this my day, I say thank you. Thank you. The third will always be your day for me. As long as I'm breathing and I got a channel, I will always. I respect y'all every day. But on that day, I'll make sure everybody know. So much love to my minds, much love to everybody, and I will catch you all later. Love you. Oh, the pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine. I appreciate you more. I really do. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget about the people you don't see in here. Send them good vibes, send them love till they feel it. Send them prayers if you're a prayer warrior. But just send something to somebody. Send something good to them. Send something good to them. Hey, and when you watch these, have us watch, rinse, repeat. Ooh, get a good laugh. Find something to laugh about it. If not, turn them off and put on something funny. All right, see you later.